Long ago, in a quiet in an African village called Ijebu, there was a young girl named Zainab. She lived with her mother, Auntie Bisi, who was a respected healer in their village. People from far and wide came to Auntie Bisi for help with their troubles. But there was one thing Auntie Bisi always warned Zainab about: never to meddle with the powers of the old, forgotten voodoo spells. One day, Zainab found an old, dusty book in the attic of their house. The book was filled with strange symbols and dark spells. Excited by her discovery, she showed it to Auntie Bisi. "Look what I found, Auntie Bisi," Zainab said, holding up the book. Auntie Bisi's face turned pale as she took the book from Zainab's hands. "This is not a toy, Zainab. This is an ancient voodoo book that has been forgotten for a reason. It holds dark magic that can bring great trouble. Promise me you will never use it." Zainab promised, but as days went by, her curiosity grew stronger. She couldn't stop thinking about the mysterious spells in the book. One evening, when her mother was away, Zainab decided to open the book and try a simple spell she read about, one that was supposed to make someone fall into a deep sleep. Zainab chanted the spell, not really believing it would work. But as she finished, the air around her grew colder, and she felt a strange tingle. The next morning, she found out that her beloved cat, Momo, was sleeping in a deep, unnatural slumber. No matter what she did, Momo wouldn't wake up. Panicked, Zainab turned to the book for help. She found another spell that promised to undo the first one. She quickly chanted the spell, but instead of waking Momo, a shadowy figure appeared in the room. It was a dark spirit, with glowing eyes and a menacing grin. "I am the guardian of forgotten magic," the spirit said, its voice like a cold wind. "You have disturbed ancient powers. Now you must pay the price." Zainab was terrified. "Please, I didn't mean to cause any harm. How can I fix this?" The spirit's eyes narrowed. "To undo the curse, you must return the book to its rightful place, deep in the forbidden forest, and offer a true sacrifice." Zainab didn't know what to do. The forbidden forest was known to be full of dangerous creatures and traps, but she had no choice. She took the book and set off toward the forest, her heart pounding with fear. As she ventured deeper into the forest, strange noises surrounded her, whispers and eerie cries. The trees seemed to close in around her, and shadows danced in the dim light. Finally, she found an old, crumbling altar in the center of a clearing. With trembling hands, she placed the book on the altar and said a prayer to the spirits, asking for forgiveness. Just as she was about to leave, a mysterious old woman appeared from the shadows. Her eyes were wise and kind, though her face was lined with age. "Welcome, young one," the old woman said. "You have done well to return what was taken. But remember, true courage is facing your mistakes and making things right." Zainab nodded, tears in her eyes. "Thank you. I will remember this lesson." The old woman waved her hand, and the shadows disappeared. The guardian spirit vanished, and the forest seemed to calm. Zainab hurried back home, where she found Momo awake and purring as if nothing had happened. When she saw Auntie Bisi, Zainab hugged her tightly and told her everything that had happened. Auntie Bisi listened carefully and then said, "You have learned a hard lesson, Zainab. Power can be very dangerous if not handled with care. Always respect the boundaries of things you do not understand." Moral of the story: curiosity can lead to trouble if you don't listen to wise warnings. It is important to respect powerful things and understand that true courage is facing the consequences of your actions and making things right.